Hello, everyone, and welcome to this month's Student Spotlight. We are shaking things up a little bit this month, so we will have 3 students joining us instead of 1, just to share more about themselves and to talk about how they are engaging and navigating the fall 2020 semester. So to get us started, I will have our amazing participants just introduce themselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Zabala. I am from the Dominican Republic, but currently I live in Providence, Rhode Island. I am a sophomore at the college, majoring in sociology and health studies. On campus, I am the 2020 to 2021 Montserrat Student Ambassador for the Global Society Cluster, and I am also a peer mentor.
Nice.
Hi everyone, my name is Omar Villalpando. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm part of the class of 2021, so I'm a senior. I'm a psychology major on the pre-health track. Some of my involvement on campus include LASO and the men's club soccer team. I've also been a Pathfinder my sophomore and junior year, and I've also been a peer mentor for 2 years now. And I was also a college transition program mentor.
Hi, my name is Sochi, also a senior. I'm currently in Kansas City, Missouri, which is where I grew up, but my family roots are from Mexico. I'm majoring in Laos, which is Latin American, Latinx, and Caribbean studies. If you see me looking down, it's because now that we're on Zoom, I spend a lot of my time crafting as I'm in different meetings or things like that. So like I'll be crafting a lot of earrings like this and the ones that I'm wearing. Most of my time at Holy Cross, like these past 2 years, my involvement has been a lot with the Pride organization, but I've been involved in a lot of different environments that cater towards multicultural student organizations, but I think this year I really committed to myself and don't have any specific roles, so I'm more of a general member this year. And I have been helping Chris a bit with creating a new club called Spectrum for QT BIPOC.
Nice. Thank you all for the lovely introductions. And I am loving the earrings, yes. What is one word you would use to describe the month of September and why?
I can go ahead first. So the one word I would use is spectacular, because it starts with an S, just like September. It's also spectacular because it's my birthday month, so of course it's spectacular. And it's also, I think September is the best weather of the year, I think, too. It's not too hot and it's not too cold. Yeah, it's like it's transitioning from summer to fall.
Nice. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's Virgo season.
Yeah.
Are you a Virgo?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I don't think I would use a word. I think I would just use a big question mark, just because it's been a really big month of transitioning into a lot of new different things. Personally, I feel like I've had a very hectic month. And then doing school along with that has brought a lot of stress. But overall, I think that it's also been a good month.
Nice.
My 2 words, I have 2 words. So one is construction, because there has been so much construction happening in my house. So it's like with that, my second word is adapting. So I've been adapting to like the environment that I'm in, because like Sochi said, like it's just been a lot of hecticness and a lot of trying to just be in my house and learn how to like work how I used to work on campus. So just a lot of construction and adaptation.
Nice. Sounds like you all are trying and doing your best to navigate the fall semester. So with that being said, what have you learned about yourself so far this semester?
Okay, so I recently went to like the imposter syndrome talk this week on Wednesday, and my last semester a professor had told me that she thought I had it, and I looked up the symptoms, right? And I was like, I didn't want to believe that I had it. And then this semester I went to the talk and I was like, oh my goodness, like I do have it and I have to start working on this. So I think that's what I learned about myself this semester. I've just been a lot of like reflecting on myself and refining myself and trying to like um just like be the best version of myself. And I think that talk really helped me because it helped me try to deal with it. So yeah, that's what I learned about myself.
Come on, reflection and refining self. Omar?
So one thing I've learned about myself this semester, and it's weird that I'm barely finding out, but is that I work better in the morning. So I've been waking up really, or not really early, but pretty much like once the sun hits my window and it wakes me up. And I just get out of bed and start, doing my routine and then getting my work done. And I'm been much more productive. Like this semester, I moved my bed towards the window. So, and I have like the curtains wide open. So as soon as the sun's out, shining on my face, I'm like fully awake. I'm not feeling tired. And then by the end of the night too, I'm not able to like stay up past midnight anymore because I guess I'm waking up earlier. So, and back then I was always doing all my work mostly at night and staying up late. But now it's changing, and I think I like it. I like waking up early. My body feels better and stuff like that.
Nice.
Right. So I think one of the biggest things that I've learned this semester is a lot more about myself and my study habits, because I think it's something that I didn't reflect so much throughout my time at Holy Cross until it changed so much being at home. But I just, similar to Omar, it's like I can't believe it took me until now to realize this, but something that I do now is I try to keep my desk clear because I get very distracted, and it really makes it a lot easier to have like space dedicated just for school when you're limited to just one room.
What has surprised you the most so far about this semester?
Given that everything is online and virtual right now this semester, one thing that has surprised me the most is how much effort people have put into staying connected with each other, and also how our school and offices like the Office of Multicultural Education is reaching out to us and trying to keep us connected. And also with friends and stuff, how they continue to reach out to me and to others to stay connected, even in this virtual environment. One would think that we'd be feeling more distant because we were physically separated, but somehow I think I feel more connected to others people.
Yeah, I agree with Omar. And like on top of that, what surprised me is like how flexible professors have been. I thought that flexibility was gonna end after spring semester because when I saw all my syllabus, my syllabi, I was like, oh wow, like things are really gonna go back as if we were on campus. And then no, like they've actually been really flexible. And if I ask the professor for an extension, they've been like more than happily to give it to me. So that's really surprised me how they're like still having like that. Just they're being so gracious. I'm like, thank you so much.
Right, Stephanie, we had the same one. I think something that, I feel like I've always had very understanding professors, but I feel like now more than ever, a lot of professors have gone out of their way to acknowledge that a lot of people have a lot of different circumstances and that they don't have the same expectations. They still have high expectations from us as students, but they're very understanding in the sense that we have a lot going on in our lives and our political lives, and it's just, I'm really grateful, I think, to be at Holy Cross during this time with professors that really reach out and care about your well-being as well as your academic well-being.
How do you all stay motivated, or what keeps you motivated during this time? There's just so much going on in this country and in this world, but how do you stay motivated?
For me, it has been, I think, my first year at Holy Cross, even though I wasn't there for a whole full year. I think I had an amazing support group of friends. So for like motivation, I've decided to like do homework with my friends in the middle of the night. So like for a couple hours, because I notice like my energy comes from other people. So if I don't have like the presence of other people, like it's really hard for me to do my work. So just being with friends and doing homework has kept me highly motivated. Because like they're just like, you got this, keep going. They're like my cheerleaders, my supporters. I'm like, you know what, you're right, I do got this. So that's honestly what has been keeping me motivated.
Yes, you do got this. Y'all got this.
I think this is an interesting question because I was just thinking about how, like, at this point of the semester, it's already coming earlier, that wave of losing motivation and things like that, and it feels hard doing that from home. But I think that, so much as Stephanie, reaching out to other people has been really important during the semester. I feel like coming into the semester, I felt like I was going to be more disconnected from other people in my class or my friends, but I feel like it's brought me and my friends that I know from my classes a lot closer together because we can bond over whether or not we've done the homework, and how prepared we'll be in class. But at the end of the day, I feel like those kinds of conversations are what motivate us to do better, because this actually happened in one of my classes, and so my friends and I made it our goal that we would be the ones to carry the class conversation today. And so I think it just shows how powerful it is to have those connections.
Yeah, for me, one thing that keeps me motivated as far as academics is just thinking about the end goal, graduation. It's almost there, just one more semester. That's what pushes me through, just thinking about the end goal. And then when it comes to like outside of academics and stuff, with all the negativity and stuff, just trying to find the positive things and finding, the positive things in the little things and staying connected with my peers and stuff.
I love that, and it warms my heart to hear that you all are, staying connected to your friends and your peers, because I really believe that is really important, especially for seniors, right? Staying connected with your lifelong friends after you graduate and you leave Holy Cross is really important during this time. Kind of similar question, but how are you practicing self-care?
So I think I talked about this at the beginning a bit, but I really like to do crafts a lot, and I feel like I found a lot of appreciation for beading earrings, especially that started this summer. And I feel like even sometimes while I'm on Zoom calls, like right now, I like to keep my hands busy, and I feel like that brings some kind of relief, just because like being on Zoom can be really exhausting, and so it kind of brings like some kind of rest to me, while it also not being something that I have to be completely attentive to while I'm doing it.
Is there somewhere where we can like find these earrings if we're interested?
Yes, you can find me on Instagram at Everyone Wears Earrings.
Nice. Omar?
So one thing I do for self-care is go outside, since we're inside almost all day on our computers. Getting off my computer screen, just going outside, breathing some fresh air, that definitely helps. I love being outside too. Specifically, I love to play soccer because it's a fun way to work out, since working out's not always fun, but when I play soccer, it's more fun. And then just also listening to music throughout the day and taking breaks and stuff.
I love that, listening to music during the day and, finding time outside of the book and the academics, because life still goes on, right? Or just, practicing craft and, doing things that we enjoy doing. Like, let's not forget about those things, right? Like COVID didn't erase the things that we enjoy doing. Stephanie?
Yeah, this is crazy, but I feel like on campus, I never practiced self-care as like I practiced at home, because like campus for me was like grind and then home was like grind. So now that I'm at home, I try to balance both of them, but it's been working out. So like similar to Omar, I've been going outside a lot for self-care. Like I'll like get into my workout clothes and I'll just walk around my neighborhood. It's actually really nice. I've been like coming to appreciate the little things in my neighborhood. But also I've been getting really into reality TV. So I do this thing 1 hour every day. I watch my favorite reality TV show. It just finished right now. It's called Love Island. You guys should watch it. But I do 1 hour of that, and it's just like, okay, after that's over, I get back into work. But it's just like, it gives me something to look forward to. Cause I'm like, I'm just gonna relax, watch my show, eat dinner. It's gonna be great. So yeah, that's how I practice self-care.
Yes, come on with a reality TV show. I've been hearing a lot about Love Island, and I believe I have to check it out, especially with the ending, from what I've heard from folks. So thank you for that plug. Any recommendations for students struggling though with virtual learning, Zoom fatigue, and just feeling overwhelmed?
I think for me personally, what just being on Zoom all the time, having to do your homework on your computer becomes really draining. So I've done like intermediate studying. So I'll do like 2 hours of intense homework and then like 30 minutes of like rest. So I'm just like not constantly looking at the screen. And I think that's helped me a lot with Zoom fatigue. But like also like I know sometimes professors stress to have your camera open, but just being okay, like if one day you're really tired and not feeling it, like it's okay to turn off your camera and just letting your professor know, of course, ahead of time, like today I'm not going to be having my camera on for these reasons. So I think that's how I've been handling like Zoom fatigue and all that.
I want to echo that for students. There are times when you may not be able to have your camera on, and it's okay to email your professors and let them know that life is happening behind you, right? Or something is coming up or something is going on. And so communication is key. Thank you for that.
I want to echo that again. So I think going off of that, I think one of the things that I've struggled with the most, that I think a lot of people can relate to, is just not thinking ahead of time in terms of how you're going to divide it. And I think one of the issues, at least for me, like for example, two of my days of the week, I have 4 classes in a row. And so I try not to do work those evenings after I have all of those classes, just because it really exhausts you. And I think at the end of the day, something that we sometimes forget is, I feel like we're really hard on ourselves and we forget that we have so many resources on campus. And like I was mentioning, if you email your professors, they will be very understanding of whatever accommodations you may need. And speaking to other people in your classes too, maybe that can sometimes, I feel like, give you the encouragement that you need to bring things up to professors, or finding out different accommodations that you might need for yourself.
One thing that I've seen that has helped me and is keeping my camera on. Obviously, sometimes you're not able to keep your camera on, like Chris said, because life at home happens. But if you can, I really encourage you to try to keep it on. At least it helps me feel like I'm more present, and it helps me stay focused too, and so that I'm not like checking my phone or doing something else. And then also, I think Stephanie said something about maybe getting off your computer after a Zoom class instead of, staying on your computer and doing work. Just getting some time off your screen will definitely help with the Zoom fatigue, or just fatigue in general and feeling overwhelmed.
I like the different perspective. I haven't heard that one before around, keeping a camera on just to stay focused. But, we all have our different styles of engaging, and we all know what we all need to be successful and stay focused. And so I appreciate you bringing that up. As we wrap up our conversation today and our time together, what is one thing that you are looking forward to?
So one thing I'm looking forward to is Thanksgiving break, especially because we don't get a fall break this semester, which is understandable, but a break is much needed. And so I'm definitely looking forward to fall break and having the whole week off instead of just 3 days. So I'm looking forward to fall food and pumpkin pie and all that stuff.
Stephanie.
Yeah, I agree with Omar. I've been looking forward to Thanksgiving break so hard. I need a break, but it's fine. Also looking forward to this pandemic to one day being over and returning to what used to be normal. but not normal anymore. Like I'm also trying not to look at that because I don't want to like set expectations, you know what I mean? Just trying to go with the flow, taking it one day at a time. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Thanksgiving break. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think definitely the holidays is a really big light at the end of the tunnel for a lot of us. And that's something that I'm looking forward to too, just because, you know, it marks the end of the semester, the end of this ridiculous year. And then just spending time together with family and eating, and the weather to be warm. I mean, colder, just because I don't like warm weather, contrary to most people, but I'm ready for cold weather.
Well, on that note, I want to thank you all for sharing and for your vulnerability today. And good luck with the rest of the fall semester. And believe it or not, the holidays are just right around the corner. Keep on being great. Keep on being amazing. And as always, the Office of Multicultural Education is always here to support you all and all students. So feel free to drop by with our community hours or just reach out if you need anything. All right. Take care.
Thank you.